Hey there, Spectre Bowling fans. Last week at Expo, we had a huge outpour of great comments and lots of great feedback. So, for those of you who missed it at Bowl Expo, here's your live product demo. So, one of the things that we really wanted to set out and the vision of Spectre Bowling is to eliminate the stack of spec sheets in your pro shop. So, we take care of three things really well: your bowlers, their specs, and the arsenal. So, here we see as soon as the app loads, we see a full client list. So what I'm going to do here for the demo is I'm going to search for my personal self here. So we'll access my file. So now that my profile is loaded, we see that on the players panel, on the player module, we see the technical info such as PAP, axis rotation, axis tilt, ball speed, and rev rate. And what you will see throughout the entire app is that everything is drop-down menus, making it very easy for you to input data, making it very quick and very effective. Next module that I want to show you guys is the spec sheet module, which is really where we put the most effort into developing this piece of software. But before we go any further, I want to touch base on some of the settings. Okay, so before you do anything with the app, I highly suggest you visit your settings tab. And what you'll see here on the settings is the spec sheet preferences. And you'll notice here that we have a section called auto suggestions, where in my case I turn all of them on. If you have any questions about the auto suggestions, please refer to the right hand side. By simply clicking on the title, you can get the full description of that item. Also below you will see that we offer display measurements in either fraction or decimal. My personal preference is in fraction. Span measurements in 16, 16 plus, or 30 seconds. I like seeing 16 plus. Oval calculation, we currently use only trigonometry in this current version. And in the arsenal preferences, the layout style. So do you like drawing dual angle, or do you like drawing VLS? So whatever you pick there is just going to give you the appropriate drop-down menu selections. So now that I've made sure that my settings are the way that I like to see them, I'll now go back into my spec sheet. For demo purposes, to really display the power of the auto suggestions, I'm going to create a brand new spec sheet for myself. So by clicking on Create New Spec Sheet, it now gives me a blank sheet. So I will start off saying I am right-handed, and I will be doing a fingertip grip. And you will notice that three fields were automatically auto-populated because of the auto suggestion. As you can see, it's very intuitive and very quick. Also, you can click either on the left side or on the right side. So if you notice there, I clicked on the box on the spec sheet for my span measurement. So I'm going to pick 4 5/16. And then I will click on the flexibility tab, and I will pick 90 degrees. And you see that it suggested that I go an 1/8 reverse. This is because of the auto suggestion that we have turned on. If you do not like this selection, you can simply click on it and make a change. You can basically click anywhere on the spec sheet, and it will bring up the appropriate values for that field. So we will now go into the next one, which is inserts. Pick the insert size. And you notice here it gives me a full list of all the insert sizes based on that insert type that I picked. Also, if I pick a really big insert size, we will see that not only it duplicated it, that's another auto suggestion, but that it also suggested an outer diameter of 1 1/32. And if I pick a smaller grip size over here, it's going to now suggest 31 32. So making it very easy and very intuitive. Next cool feature is the fact that we offer full span measurements. So here I'll just fill this one out completely. Cut to cut span and outer to cut span. So if you use switch grip, Vice IT, or the ultimate thumb, this is a great way for you to log basically the female portion of an interchangeable to the cut of your insert holes. So if we log a value here and we go back to the full measurement, you will see that the O is now gray, making it very easy and very intuitive for you to see that there's another measurement on file. Really where we spend a lot of time to make it a lot easier for you is on the oval calculation. So basically display your three measurements here. So starting bit, oval width, oval degree, hit the calculate button, and you will see that a panel will open up with the proper cuts that you have to do. So in this case here, it's going to be a 4-cut oval, and we start at the top left working to the bottom right for a right-hander. If you wanted to start middle out, you would have to do the calculation by yourself for now. We will be working on that on a future version. Another cool feature is also here on the bottom. If you like doing trapezoidal cuts, let's say I just want to do a half back cut, you just do with the simple click of a button. And if I want to add a taper cut, same thing there, making it very easy and basically, again, losing the reference charts. So this is a great feature that saves you a lot of time and is very accurate because this is mathematically correct using trigonometry. At the top here, we also have a notes section for basically any notes that you want to write. Once you click on the text field, it will bring up your keyboard. So here I can write here, test. Now that that's done, what we can also do is we could take a picture of some handwritten notes that we did, or let's say we wanted to take a picture of our client's thumb. Let's say he had a bad case of, he had some bad callus going on, and we made a slight grip change to help him out. So here I'm going to take a picture of my thumb, and it's going to save it on file. So basically any pictures that you're going to take, this is also a slideshow, so you can add multiple pictures. You're going to be able to show them either before or afters, or show pictures of your doodles for future reference. And the last tab that we see here is spec sheet history. So we can create a lot of different spec sheets for that person, which is really good for historical purposes. Next feature is the Arsenal tab. So as we see here, I don't have much on myself, so I will change clients here really quickly. So we see just going back and forth between clients, very easy. I'll click on the ball here, which will bring up the arsenal. So here we have 3 balls on file for this client. Here in the list view, we see that we can add a new ball very easily here on the top right. But we see that we have a list view with all the balls, with the weight, the surface, and the layout. Basically, the important things that you need to know for an arsenal. If you want to know more about it, just click on it, and it'll give you the full details. One of the cool features here is that we can associate the ball to a spec sheet. And to go back to the list view, very easy, just click on list view. Also, you'll see here on the left side, we have an export button, which is great for you to email something to a client. And we also have a print button. And also, those 2 forms, if either you use the export or the print, they will look exactly like our pre-printed, handwritten spec sheets. So if you did grab one of those booklets at Bowl Expo, and you get used to using our handwritten spec sheets, well, the app will generate the same thing for you. So I hope you guys like that demo, and I hope you guys see the advantages of using Spectre Bowling in your everyday pro shop life. So please hit us up at spectrebowling.com if you have any questions, comments, or any feedback, which we are greatly appreciating at this time. We had a great launch, and we're really looking forward to the future of Spectre Bowling and looking forward to seeing it in shops across the world. So again, this is Mark Bufa from Spectre Bowling. Thanks for your time. Take care.